Welcome everybody, I am Dr. Raul Serrano. I am the founder and owner of Ignite Chiropractic and Wellness, and this is Ignite Your Health TV. And I'm here, really excited today, because I'm going to be having a chat with my good friend Katie Reschny, and she is the co-founder and owner of the Elm Message Bodywork. And I love that word, bodywork, because that is a totally different experience than just massage.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to get into today. Like, what is bodywork? What are some of the differences of what you do and you guys do and your team does here at the Elm,
Yeah.
which we'll talk about where we are, and we'll go from there. I think it's going to be a fun conversation.
Awesome. I'm really excited to chat about it today.
Awesome. All right, so let's jump right in.
Okay.
This is going to be our time when we get to sit here, chat, bring you guys some new content and good stuff. And my first question is, tell me the difference. Let's start there. What's the difference between just the typical massage and bodywork?
Okay, so we get this question a lot, like what does bodywork mean? So we say massage because massage is something that people grab onto and understand and know. So thankfully, chain places have made massage kind of mainstream, which is awesome. We get all sorts of new people from that. So people that have been going to regular sort of establishments, pretty much bigger places, can often decide they need a little bit more from their bodywork. Yes, they're getting massages, they feel relaxed, they feel amazing. However, they need a little bit more therapeutically, and that's where we bring in bodywork. So bodywork to us is we're getting into your tissue issues. We're really starting to find where they're coming from, why it's happening, how your body is moving, and we essentially help your body move better.
Awesome. I wanted to be like a little back in the day rapper with a little tail. Tissue issues.
It's fun to say. And it's also the type of bodywork we do is very punny, so you might notice a lot of our puns that we put in there too.
Tissue issues. Wacka wacka. All right. So, anyways, no, I love that. I love that because that's, I've been a chiropractor now for 14 years, and that's what I've been looking for. Like early on in my career, I didn't know the difference, so we actually had massage in our in our first office, and I would just get massage, and it felt great. It was relaxing, but there is a huge difference when I went from getting my relaxation massages to actually doing body work, working on the tissue issues.
Yes,
I love that.
yes.
Because we all have them. All of us, nowadays, we sit more than we need to. We beat our bodies up if you're an athlete. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you're picking up kids and clothes, and
Yes.
every single person has these chronic, I don't want to say conditions, but chronic movements that we do.
Habits, movement
There you go.
patterns. So especially people in ergonomically dysfunctional jobs. So chiropractic, you're to the side a lot.
Everything.
Dentist, they're to the side a lot. Hairstylist, their arms are always up. So just think about how you move throughout the day. And here at the Elm, your therapist is going to talk to you about how you move, what you do for work, what your life looks like, so we can understand how you're moving in your day-to-day life and how we can help that just kind of go a little bit better.
A little bit better? I think a lot
better.
of it. So I get body work done every week, and I do about a 45-minute to an hour session, and I do it every week because of what you said. As a chiropractor, I'm in one position, not in one position, multiple positions, but I gravitate to one side of the adjustment bay, and I use the left side more than the right, so I'm literally twisted most of the day. So I know I have tissue issues
Yep.
in my hamstrings, in my left hip flexor, my lower back because of that. So it's something that I have to do to stay well and healthy.
And my favorite part about bodywork is showing you how your body moves. We're very unaware sometimes, and what I love about bodywork is that as you're receiving the work, your therapist can be like, do you notice this pattern within your body? And when you start to have that awareness and that self-awareness, that's where everything starts to connect, and it's a totally different experience than just that snoring, drooling. Still very valuable, by the way. I'm not knocking that because I do enjoy that as well. But being able to really take that massage to the next level for ultimate healing.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about kind of transitioning now, because like I said, I'm a chiropractor. What do? I get adjusted, but I also do body work. Tell us about why does it mesh so well together? Like what's the benefits of meshing chiropractic care with the body work?
I always go into funny pairs for this. I'm always like peanut butter and jelly, peas and carrots, but they just go so beautifully together because muscle moves bone.
Yeah.
So if you're adjusting and those muscles are so tight and still pulling that adjustment kind of back out of whack, you're going to continue to be in this pattern. So you adjust, we help the muscles get in their proper place and move more efficiently, and then ultimately your adjustments last longer, everything lasts a little longer because your muscles aren't fighting the adjustment.
Absolutely. So one of the things, obviously, as a corrective chiropractic clinic, one of the things that we do is that we're going to look at the spine, we're going to take specific x-rays, look at your posture, and then we give you adjustments specific to that, and we give you exercises to tighten up weakened muscles.
So
that is the key. Weakened muscles. When our postures are in certain positions, we have muscles that weaken, but we also have muscles that are tightening. You always have opposing muscles, right? If there's a weak muscle somewhere, there's a tight muscle somewhere else. And as a chiropractor, we can help you get your spine in better position. We can help with those weaker muscles, get them stronger. But there's not much I can do unless I'm spending an hour with you or 45 minutes with you to get those muscles that are tight to actually loosen up. And that's body work. That's the key there.
Yes.
So I love that. I love it because everything's working towards the same goal and the same outcomes.
I also think it's important that as you listen to us and how that works together, how you are an important part of this equation. So you have to show up for yourself, to do the exercises, to do the body work. And when all of those come together, it's like a marriage of like the best, like your best health, your best self.
Absolutely.
So if you show up and you do the exercises, you do the chiropractic, you do the body work, like you're going to feel amazing.
And I love this setting here that we're going to be able to come to you and chat about what we're doing and how to get you healthier and ultimately why. Why is that so important? It's important because at the end of the day, I don't care how much money we make. I don't care, how successful you are out there. I don't care if none of that matters if you start to lose your health, if you start to function less, and if you start to feel crappy. Because at the point where there's disease or dysfunction, most people, they would give up anything and everything to gain that health back.
Absolutely.
So that's why this is important. That's why I love these conversations, because this is, yes, it's going to help you feel better, but at the end of the day, it's about function. It's about your body functioning better so you can be healthier, more vibrant, so you can enjoy life to the fullest.
And it's proactive care. And I think that that's really important because a lot of people will call us and like, I slept wrong, I'm hurt, I'm helped, can I get in now? And often we don't have that available because most of our people are on a continuous self-care plan. Yeah. So I think it's super important too to keep that in mind, to be ahead of things. What do you call it? The red light? How do you?
Yeah, don't wait to the red light.
Yeah, don't wait until you're full
Yellow
stop.
And green light, that's work there. So another question. We talked about body work, massage, the differences there. You guys do something actually special that I don't see, I don't. Actually, before you, I've never seen it other than when I traveled. I think I saw it once. And it's barefoot massage, also known as?
Ashiatsu.
Ashiatsu. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah. So it's a unique form of body work. And when people first hear it, like their mind goes into like all these places of like, that sounds crazy or terrifying or super awesome. That kind of like falls on all different parts of the spectrum. But essentially, we use our foot as a tool for massage. And what that does is just a broader surface area, which is typically a more comfortable way to do deep tissue work. So have you ever had a massage and somebody's like digging their elbow into you or their thumbs?
Yeah,
and
not for me.
Yeah, he's not a fan of that. So that broad diffused pressure allows us to work the surrounding tissues that are causing issues and the connective tissue, which I think is a really important part of what we do. We're not just working muscles, we're working fascia and fascial lines and just the way everything connects together. So the tool is just essentially, the foot is just a tool to deliver more effective, efficient massage.
Yeah, I like the layman term guy in me says, that elbow or like that pokey, I call it the pokey massage. Yeah. I don't like pokey, but I can get the same results or better results with the foot as a tool because it's so much broader. They can go a lot deeper and I don't feel the poke, and I can actually relax.
You can relax into it, and some of our people call it sneaky deep. Like you don't even
Yes.
realize, like your brain doesn't register that it's as deep as it is because you don't have that like guarded pain response with the finer tools like the elbows and the fingers.
Absolutely. And so with that, I know that you do the ashiatsu. By the way, barefoot massage, the one thing I thought about when I first heard this was, oh, they're walking on your back.
Yes.
They're not doing that. That's not what's happening.
It scares some people when we say that. People's minds go like, are you stepping on my back? Are you just standing on me? And what I hear the most often when we first expose people to this work was, I didn't even realize that was your feet. And that's
Yes.
like the ultimate, like, yes, we've nailed it in our craft, because I've been halfway through a massage and somebody's like, are you going to use your feet? And I'm like, I've been using them the whole time. So it's just a different way that we do it without it being like, we're not just crushing you. People think we're standing on you. We will always do it in a safe manner. And some people, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too deep, or you may not be healthy enough to receive it. So we do offer other hands-on techniques as well, but our signature service is the ashiatsu, and we're very well known for that.
Yeah, and we'll get into the other services in a second, but I'm going to test that. I want to camp out here because Katie's not just a barefoot therapist, an ashiatsu therapist. You actually teach this stuff.
Yes.
And one of the things that I love is that all of your team members, you're teaching them and taking them through the coursework, which is pretty extensive, the coursework. And as they go through the program, they have to, have so many massages and hours on, or feet on people, hands on people, feet on people, I guess.
Feet on time.
Feet on time. And so one of the therapists, she was doing it on me, and she's kind of a little bit newer to the ashiatsu, and I had the same thought. I was like, I wonder what she's going to use her hands or her feet.
And that was a newer one, so that makes me very proud.
Yeah, that was good. So you teach this, you're the instructor. If you want to talk a little bit about that, and then we can go into other therapies and modalities.
So that's something that sets us apart too as a massage and bodywork establishment, is education is super important to us. Like, we really take it to the next level and go above and beyond what we're supposed to do as practitioners. So I teach this method, and I live, eat, breathe it. Like, I literally have my team back there with a textbook right now as we speak. We just immerse ourselves in everything science-based about it. We practice together. We have currently I have one of my newer team members practicing as we speak. And so when they are first learning, I have them go through 20 practice sessions. So those will usually pop up as a discounted rate, where you understand that they're learning and exploring this tool. And then once they've leveled up, then they are able to go ahead and put that on their services. So we really hone in on doing it safely and effectively and at the highest level of care.
Awesome. And we'll go to other modalities, but that's one of the reasons why we're in this space together. If you know anything about our practice, and if you don't know us, well, you're going to find out a little bit here, is one of those sayings behind the scenes is we are not the Motel 6, we're Ritz-Carlton, not the Motel 6. Which means we are going to do things with excellence at the best level possible, and there's no way that we would bring somebody into our culture or team up with that's going to do something kind of secondhand or second rate. So that's one of the reasons why I was 100% okay with coming together, teaming up, and that's why we're under the same roof now.
Well, and it also helps with cohesive care. When you're a patient of both, we can communicate with your permission on how to best take care of you, and that is awesome. Yeah. That is really cool.
All right, so you do the ashiatsu, you guys, your team does that. You do just regular massages with your hands as well, if need be, or body work. And then what other modalities do you offer in there?
So for the people that don't want the barefoot, maybe they're intimidated by it, maybe they have a condition like osteoporosis or something that they wouldn't be able to receive the heavier compressive based body work. So we do offer traditional hands-on work, therapeutically focused. Some of my team are specialized in medical massage. We've got all sorts of different tools in our toolbox and training to be able to help you with our hands as well. Because sometimes hands are needed in a massage. It's not just we're just barefoot and that's all. A lot of the sessions will have a fusion of everything that we know. So we also incorporate at no upcharge, because nothing's more frustrating than being in a session and being for $15 more, I have this tool that can help you. So it's all included in the price. We offer cupping and different types of cupping. We have a lymphatic cupping. We have stationary cupping, which does the opposite of what we do, which actually lifts tissue. So we're literally hitting those tissue issues from all angles, which is really cool. We incorporate infrared light into our sessions as well. So for ultimate recovery and healing, especially if you're overcoming an injury or a chronic issue, we incorporate that into our sessions. And then often hot towels, and not just in the sense of spa, although they're dreamy and we do love that, we do use the heat as a tool to help kind of relax muscles as well. And then we're always looking to add different things as we find them, and the massage world evolves with new information. So we're always looking for that to be at the top and be excellent, so we can give you our best so you can be your best.
Awesome. Well, I think this has been awesome. It's been a great conversation. Is there anything you want to kind of close out with? Anything else that you want to share with anybody?
If you have questions, just give us a call, leave us a message, and we will call you back, because sometimes it's intimidating to try something new. So please do not hesitate. Come in and just try 30 minutes and see if it's a good fit for you, because I promise you it is totally different than anything you've ever experienced.
And what's the website, just in case?
TheElmBody.com.
All right. Well, thanks for having
Awesome.
for coming. Yeah.
So excited.
This is Ignite Your Health TV. I'm Dr. Serrano, Katie Reschny, and thank you for watching.